is JJ Solomon.
This Corey Bradshaw, Mr. RTBA, Mr. These boys can't touch me on my worst day. And this is the Spit Bucket Podcast.
It's your boy, Mr. RTBA, Mr. 214, Senor Dos Uno Cuatro, Senor Dos Catorce, Mr. Undeniable, Mr. These boy can't touch me.
Tell
my
him.
Worst day, right here with my partner in crime, JJ Solomon. What's poppin', my guy?
Listen, bro, I'm a whole year older than the last time I saw you.
Oh, yeah, man. Damn. Happy birthday, bro. Happy belated birthday, man. What was it, March the 4th, right?
Yeah, March 4th, Saturday, bro. I thought we were going to have a fight night. We were going to chill and stuff, but Father Time poked his ugly head and said, nope, you're going to stay in bed the whole weekend. So I was just sick and hurting and coughing like an old man.
Hey, man, you know what? But it was a good thing, though, you know. Got the rest. You know,
Yeah.
You was around.
Definitely rested up. I was with my family, my wife and my kids, most important to me. And then my folks did stop by on Sunday, drop off some fish, some fried fish my pops made, and they rolled out. But yeah, it was good one, man. But big show tonight. Corey, tell them who we got.
Oh, yeah, man, we got Alex Holley in the building, one of the top amateurs in the country, representing Dallas, Texas, our hometown. This dude's status is just growing and growing. I mean, when you talk about people saying it's the real deal, when they come to amateurs right here, they mention him as the creme de la creme, Jose Jr.
Let's go ahead and welcome on to the show, Mr. Alex Lex 100.
What's up, man?
What's popping, my God?
We hear it off. Everybody coming in good?
What's up with it?
What's up, man? Oh shit! Let me turn
Hey,
the water off.
we got to give it to him. Hey, Alex Holley, ladies and gentlemen, one of the top amateurs in the world. He from our city in Dallas, Texas. You see on this screen it say Lex 100 because if you're from the city, you know that's what he go by, Lex 100. But everybody around the world in the amateur tournaments, they know him as Alex Holley, one of the top guys. We appreciate you for coming on and gracing the Spit Bucket Podcast.
No doubt, bro.
I did.
Last time we saw you, dog, we saw you at R&R boxing tournament, and bro, you look ready to go. You look in shape. How what's going on right now in your boxing career?
Man, I really just left the gym like not too long ago. I was born, so I really just left the gym. Just getting ready for my next fight in Detroit.
So you say next fight in Detroit. When is that, Alex?
March 18th.
March 18th. That's right around the corner.
Yeah, that's like I think next week.
And what weight are you fighting at?
147.
147. So you was recently fighting at 139, right?
I went down to 139. Like I go up and down between the two.
I got you. Okay, yeah, because I had seen where you had gone down in weight. Now, just to let the audience know, so there was a point you're number one ranked in the country, but you're still top 10, right? You still
top 5.
Top 5. There we go, man. And that's
top 3, not top 3. I mean,
yeah, that's if you watch and pay attention to the guy, he's the real deal, man. Y'all, I've seen your fights, bro. I've seen them on YouTube. I pulled it up and it's legitimate. We always talk about this, the eyeball test. And sometimes it's hard to see in an amateur fight. You know, it's real hard to say, can what I'm seeing now transform over to the pros? Bro, you got my stamp of approval, and I know you got Corey's.
For sure. I appreciate that.
Hey, bro, it's crazy because, you know, when you one of them hymns, JJ, because you know what I say about them hymns. When you one of them hymns, in anything you do, you're gonna see a lot of them hymns in the city come around you. And when I say he one of them hymns, this guy, he be he have spoiled guys like Earl Spence, Marvelous, Jarvis,
Yep.
Frank Martin.
Hell yeah.
Like this is a guy who have all them guys, they came to his event that he just had. So that show you how special he is. Now, with me saying that, when you got guys like Earl the True Spence Jr., and just big guys in the city, Maurice Hooker, they came to your event. Like, how did that make you feel?
I mean, it made me feel good that I got the support of the ones before me. You know what I'm saying? Teaching and learning from them. It
Hell
just
yeah.
made me feel good. You know what I'm saying? Make me feel like I'm doing something, doing the right thing.
Bro, and I see that, dude, and it looks like you're getting a lot of the praise and attention from the boxing fans that are paying attention. But to what you just said, I was reading some article, man. Now I will say this: you're from DeSoto High School, correct? Class of
Correct.
2020 state champs. I'm a Duncanville guy. Grew up in Duncanville, so there's that a natural rivalry there. But I will say salute to the DeSoto High School Eagles for their state championship. We got to share one this year.
Yeah, for
No, man,
sure.
but you're doing good stuff in the community, and that's that's easy to do right now, and as you're still growing, and you don't have all the distractions and all that sort of deal. So I ask you this: like, you've gotten a taste of the big names and hanging out with the big celebrities. Is that something to get you excited about growing in the sport, or are your goals or your mindset for the future? Is this something different? Like,
I
what are you
mean, my
chasing?
mind. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I don't really think about it too much. Like being around Earl and Jarvis and
Hmm.
all of them guys. I don't really pay too much mind to it. I appreciate it for sure, but I look at them like my brothers. So I don't look at Earl and Jarvis more than like I don't look at it like an opportunity like most people would. I look at it like they're my brothers. So, you know what I'm saying? When they come into my events and stuff like that, I just look at it like my brothers coming to my events. I don't really look at it how other people will look at it. Like this Earl Spence coming over here, or this Jarvis, or Frank Morton. I don't look at it like that because I look at them like my big brothers.
Yeah, but I know you say you look at them like they your big brothers, but when you got a guy like Earl Spence and you got a guy like Frank Morton who on the uprise, like these guys are around you, bro. And when you have big individuals like that around you, it's bigger things popping from a wide scope because everybody from the 214 to across the pond see that. And it could be a lot of distractions that come with that because we know that you are skillful. Everybody around the world know that you're skillful. But like the distractions can come. Have you occurred any distractions, with getting all this attention that you're getting now?
Most definitely, most definitely. Like it just come with the game. It's you know what I'm saying. It can break you or make you. Of course, in this game, females come and you know what I'm saying. Popularity come. It's just up to me to stay focused and stay on my grind
And
because I
no
know what
doubt.
I want. What I want is much bigger than females and popularity. It's bigger than that for me.
And that's one of the questions I was going to ask, bro. Like I feel like we're getting through this generation, right, where you hear it all the time. The big names don't fight the big names. Everybody's protecting the undefeated record, but you're getting these new batch of fighters that are putting it all on the line. They're going out there early. We're seeing Fulton fighting anyway. We're seeing there's a lot of them. I can go on. Devin Haney going down to Australia 2 times. We can go on and on. Where it seems like there's a new batch of fighters who are more concerned with their legacy. What motivates you? Like, what is it? If it's not the fame, is it the legacy, the Hall of Fame career, or what is it that drives you, dude?
I just feel like you know what I'm saying. I got a lot of people I got to give back to,
Mm,
and it's the only way I can do it.
I
I
love that
wasn't
answer,
I
bro.
wasn't I wasn't the schoolboy. I wasn't the smartest kid. So, but I could fight. So this is the only way I felt like I could give back to my people. That's why you see me in the community giving back all the time, giving back
Man,
to kids behind me, opening doors for them. So this is the only way I feel like I can do it.
Dog, I
Now,
love that.
I'm glad you said that. You said you
Yeah.
could fight because that's what's similar. That's why a lot of people compare you and Earl Spence, because when Earl Spence started boxing like that, his name started spreading because I think he started at like the age of 15. You started at the age of 16. Now, you said that you could fight. Were you fighting a lot in school coming up? Was that always just something in you that you was just ready to fight, like whatever?
Yeah, I've been fighting since I was like a little boy. Like I'm talking about like I used to me and my when I was like 8 years old, my mama had put on some boxing gloves and me and her fight. Like at 8 years old, she'll punch on me like you know what I'm saying? She'll punch on me. She'll put on boxing gloves. I'm 8 years old. She'll punch on me with the boxing gloves. Like I'll be wrestling her. She'll be punching on me. You know what I'm saying? I was always in trouble for fighting. Like I wasn't like most people. They be in trouble for stealing or robbing or something like that. I was always in trouble for fighting. That was that was that was it. So when I started boxing and I started fighting inside the ring, all that went out the door. I stopped getting in trouble because I used to always fight like on the street or in school or something. I was always in alternative school. So when I started boxing, all the trouble went out the window.
And
Did
let
you
me
play
ask
other
this real
sports?
quick, Jake.
Oh, my
So,
bad.
what was the turn? Who was that person who seen you getting in trouble? They knew you knew how to fight. That brought you to the boxing ring.
See, well, to be honest, like it was really my decision because I wanted better for myself. I knew like I said, I wasn't a schoolboy. Like I tried to play football and like it just wasn't like I don't know, it just didn't click for me like that. So, you know what I'm saying? I went to a gym. My cousin was boxing before me. And everybody used to always tell me, man, you need to box, man, you need to box. So I went to a gym that my coach now, he used to train my cousin, like recreational. He was like, you should go to him. So I went to him and you know what I'm saying, he made me develop love for boxing because he, you know what I'm saying, focused on me. His name Robert Ramirez. He focused on me and he molded my mind, my mindset. And then my mama put the money behind me to go to the gym. And
Damn,
that's when I
dog.
first started. My mama put the money behind me. She got me into the gym, but it was my decision to start boxing.
That's that. Did you play any other sports ever?
I did. I played football, but like I said, like, you know what I'm saying, it just wasn't for me.
So what in terms of the distance? All right. So what it wasn't for you. Obviously, you're an athlete and all that. There's something about the because we've all been. A lot of us been in the ring. Have also been on a football field, and they're different. But what was it? Because it's not like you took the easier road. Ain't not like boxing is hell, hellacious. I don't care how much of an athlete you are. What was it about boxing that kept you out of trouble when football couldn't?
Because football, I wasn't doing football since I was a. Actually, I was doing football since I was a little boy, but boxing it just clicked for me because it's a one man sport. I don't have to depend on nobody else but myself. If I don't want to get tired in the ring, I can go run. I don't have to depend on nobody else to hold up their slack. I can hold up my own slack.
Mm.
So let me ask you this. You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, so let me ask you this. When you first went to the gym, like I know you know how to fight, right? But when you first went to the gym, it was more experienced guys in there than you. Did it click for you right off the bat, or did you have to go through it to get to it, or was you just an automatic switch where you were just naturally talented?
Give me one minute. Hey, I'm doing this interview. Hold up.
Tell them we said what's up.
All right. Hey, my bad, man. You can ask that question one more time for me.
So when you first went to the gym,
Yeah.
right? When you first started, it was guys in there who had way more experience than you did.
Yeah.
What was it just right off the bat where it just automatically clicked, or did you have to go through it to get to it? What I mean, go through it, did you have to take a lot of lumps, before everything just clicked?
Well, so I started. So how I all started, like how I all started, because know what I'm saying? I'm gonna answer your question, but I started when I was I didn't start. I went to a gym when I was 13. I started when I was 16, but I went to a gym when I was 13, and I had the wrong mindset going into the gym. I was cocky, arrogant. I was a kid. I was arrogant and cocky. So when I sparred the first time, I sparred. They put me up in there with a little Mexican kid that beat me up real bad. So I quit all the way until I was 16. So from 13 to 16, I wasn't boxing. I went in there for one day. And I wasn't boxing. So when I went up there, when I went back in there when I was 16, I had a whole nother mindset. I wasn't arrogant. I wasn't. I was humble. And of course, like I got beat up a couple times when I first a lot of times when I first started, but I looked at the the butt whoopings like a learning process. I was getting beat up though when I first started.
I bet. Hey,
I was the only African American kid in the gym at the time. So you know what I'm saying. I'm going into my coach is Mexican, so I was going into a Mexican gym. So you already know how they looked at me when I came up in there. You know what I'm saying. They looked at me like food.
yeah, they're licking the lips, bro. They're licking the lips. Hey, bro. Hey, you can go and take. We'll take a quick 1 minute break. So if you want to take that phone call real quick, we'll be right back. I want to talk to you a little bit about the Golden Gloves and your recent career. All right.
All right.
All right, listen up, guys. We're calling all Little League coaches. We're calling all middle school coaches. Calling all high school coaches. We're calling out all those team mamas. If you need team uniforms, if you need jerseys, accessories, whatever gear you're looking for the team, please check out our friends over at Elite Sportswear. These guys do it all, and they do it great. So if you're needing a brand new look for the younger athletes, for the teams, do me a favor, trust us with Elite Sportswear. These guys do all of our gear here at Spit Bucket Podcast, hats, shirts, hoodies. We could not be more pleased with them. So check them out over at thebetteruniform.com. You can find them on Facebook at The Better Uniform or on Instagram, Elite Sportswear 17. That's Elite Sportswear 17 on Instagram. Again, if you want your team looking super fly on game days, do yourself a favor, do the squad a favor. Call Roderick and the team over at Elite Sportswear ASAP. Let them know the Spit Bucket Podcast sent you.
Shout out to our homies at Elite Sportswear. Y'all check them out. Y'all need them team uniforms, team gear. But just to check back in, we are here with Mr. Alex Holley, top 5 nationally ranked. He was number 1 nationally ranked. Look out for him. We'll talk a little bit about this in a little bit about his Olympic future and what that's going to look like. But let's just jump right back into it. Alex, I want to talk a little bit more about the amateur world, man. The difference between amateurs and pros. Like you've got 3 rounds to work. You got to make your statement quick. You got to keep weight for multiple days. Like one could argue that fighting in the amateurs is harder than a professional career. What are your thoughts on that, dude?
Yeah, the amateurs is way harder. The amateurs are way harder. If you get past the amateurs, you ready for the pros.
So let me ask you this: you said you went to an all Hispanic gym, right? I want to speak on that, right?
Yeah.
You went to an all Hispanic gym, and I'm saying this is just a cliche. I know all Hispanic fighters, ain't just come forward fighters, but when you look at most of them, they are. So with you having a Hispanic coach, how were you able to adapt not only the inside game, but the outside game when you went to an all Hispanic gym when they're known for mainly just bull rushing?
Well, I was supposed to say that. So I mean, it just came like I was more hungry than the rest of the fighters. Like they was already comfortable and they was already comfortable on how they fight. I was always trying to get better. You know what I'm saying? So the first 2 years with that Hispanic coach, you know what I'm saying, it was kinda tough because all we was doing is both of us coming forward because that's the style we learning. But I linked up with a Marvelous Jarvis. He started training me. Like he trained me for like 3 years. He trained me for a good 2.5, 3 years, and then I up my game. So then I just surpassed most of the guys anyway. But at first it was always competitive. and then I linked up with Jarvis, and then he taught me some things, and I passed everybody else up.
I see a lot of
All the amateurs, like most of the amateurs.
Yeah, you flew right by them. You're sitting up at the top, man.
Yeah.
Just from what I've seen, dude, I see a lot of, and I'm not, I know it might sound cliche because he's from Dallas and all that. I see a lot of spins in your style. Again, it's hard to dissect an amateur fight and paint a picture of what that'll look like in the pros. But I see some spins, but I see some spins with a little bit of distance from what I've seen, like a little bit. What would you describe your style as for folks who haven't seen you?
I mean, I pick and choose some of the stuff that Spence do. You know what I'm saying? I've been around him since I was 17. You know what I'm saying? So I pick and choose which stuff to use that Spence do. Again, he's a southpaw, so I'm an orthodox. So it's kind of like some of the stuff he do I can't do because of that southpaw stance. So I pick and choose and some of the stuff that he do, but I try to have my own style. So
Let's talk about your coach, Robert Ramirez.
yeah.
Tell me how tight of a bond you and him got, and tell me also how accepting he was to let Marvelous Jobbers, come in and show you some other things.
Well, I mean, me and that coach, like, he just wants the best for me. Like, he wants the best for me. So rather I get trained by another fighter or what, I mean, or another not another fighter, another trainer or what. He just wants the best for me, and I look at him not even like a dad, like not even like a dad. I look at him just like a coach, and I got love for him. And you know what I'm saying? He accepted me being being another race. He accepted me like I was one of his. So you know what I'm saying? I really appreciate him. And then as far as getting trained by Marvelous Jarvis or Jarvis Shepherd, he at first it was kind of rocky. You know what I'm saying? Because of course, like, he think his fighter about to be taken. So of course it was like in the beginning it was rocky, but he realized like Jarvis wasn't really trying to steal me as a fighter. He was trying to really just teach me like a big brother. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't in it for the money. He wasn't in it for the fame or none of that. He was just in it. He was just genuinely training me. So once he realized that, you know what I'm saying, it kind of started flowing better. And them two actually got a relationship too.
But he is your number one coach, though, right?
Robert Ramirez, yeah, he my number one coach.
Oh, that's good stuff, man. Hey, dude. So I wanted to hit you up again, going back to the EJ thing, and not so much on EJ because I'm sure you get a lot of questions about him.
Yeah.
But dog, we've mentioned you spar a lot of big names, a lot of very top level, pound for pound, whatever you would say. You've been there in the ring with them. A big thing about amateur fighting, it's obviously it's about the wins and the losses, but you're gaining experience. That's what's crazy about amateurs. You're learning something new. I know you're getting to a point where you have to make a choice in your career. There's the Olympics, there's going pro, but are you still learning, dude? I mean, considering what you're sparring with, and then what you're facing in the amateur ring, are you still learning in the amateur, or are you far beyond them?
I'm
What's
not
that
gonna
like?
say I'm far behind them because I'm not gonna say I'm far beyond them. I'm still learning. You know what I'm saying? I've been in the game for about 5.5 years, so I'm still learning. I'm still learning. I don't look at myself like I'm above them. I don't look at myself like I'm above anybody. I just fight and just stay humble. But I'm still learning. That's why I'm still amateur right now. This is my last year in the amateur though. But I'm still learning. I'm still grinding, improving. And then when it's my time to go pro, Dallas gonna be in for a good one.
Sounds like it.
I love speaking to top fighters, right? Because when you speak to top fighters, when you first came in the gym, you was basically just another guy,
Yeah.
to everybody around the city of Dallas, Texas. As they seen how good you got, then everyone starts attaching themselves. Are you able to see the real, the genuine from the fakeness
Of
in
course,
people?
of course, I give everybody the benefit of the doubt. So I give everybody the benefit of the doubt. Of course, people want to come in because they see what's going on in my career, and they can see what I can potentially become. So of course, it's them type of people that's coming around. But I just stay focused and stay close to my loved ones, and You know what I'm saying? Just stay focused.
Dog, you saying all, and you're not just saying them because it seems like you for real. It sounds like you got a publicist or something, dog, because you're saying all the right things. You're saying things that people don't say until they're too old, dude. Like you said, you went back to the gym at 16 after 13 because you had matured a lot, and your mind is growing fast. So I just want to salute that. Like
Appreciate it.
you learning stuff that it takes failures and all sorts of stuff, man. So keep that shit up, and whoever you got around you right now, keep them around you, dog, because you can feel that good influence coming off, man. So I just wanted to throw that out there. Corey, was you about to say something, dude?
Yeah, I just want to know, like, because I know how the fakeness go. When you get to a certain level, I done deal with the trials and tribulations, being on top, having some go on, then bringing yourself back and reigning on top, right? Do you have like other different coaches and people who be trying to talk in your ear and tell you, oh, I can help you do this better. Your coach, he ain't this and that, whoopty whoop. Do you have coaches around the city that try to do that to you or say anything to you like that?
Of course. They always do. But you know what I'm saying? I'm so grounded and I'm solid. So like that doesn't like you know what I'm saying? I'm not one of them guys that's gonna argue with you about it. I let you say what you say and then you know what I'm saying, I just go on by my day. But that stuff doesn't get to me because my coach got me this far, my people got me this far. So why switch it up? If it ain't broken, don't change, don't fix it.
And another thing, like speaking of your family and your friends and stuff, you Lex 100 now. Is it funny now being around them? Do they treat you different or act a certain type of way? Do you have to remind them I'm still Alex? Y'all don't got to treat me different like that. Do you have that go
I,
on with the friends and family?
some of my family act like that towards me. Some of them, but majority of them it's still because right I still haven't made it yet. So you know what I'm saying, they looking at the potential. So it's a possibility that I won't make it. It's a real strong possibility that I do make it. So I haven't made it yet. You know what I'm saying? So maybe when the time come and I actually start making the money that you know what I'm saying, making the money, the real money, maybe when that time come, but right now everything just is normal, you know what I'm saying? Some of my family treat me different, but majority of my family they treat me the same.
Hey, dog, this is a mindset question, bro. So, like, I saw the Golden Glove where that last fight, close ass fight, and you came up short by 1 point. A hell of a fight, and that could have gone either way. My question to you is more the mindset thing. How you handled it after the fight? How were you mentally? How did it affect you? And how did you grow from that?
As far as like I can't even lie, like that tournament, like that tournament right there, like it kinda like it hurt my heart, but you know what I'm saying, it just made me more hungry, like you know what I'm saying, it just made me more hungry, it made me go back to the gym. I went to the gym that Monday. I
Damn.
was sore and everything. I fought 5 6 times and I was sore and everything, back hurting. I went to the gym that Monday because we left. I fought Saturday and then came back Sunday and I went to the gym on Monday, sore and everything. I didn't take trained all that week and then I took the week after that. I took it off.
So
Damn.
leading into that tournament, honest question: do you feel like you did everything that you needed to do leading up to that tournament?
I
Was that
did
just
every
a honest? That just a loss you took?
Nah, I
It
did.
was.
Oh my bad. Go ahead, keep going.
Well, I'm just saying. Do you feel like you did everything that you needed to do with training and everything? It wasn't no. Was that just an honest loss?
That was a I did everything in my power to win. I did everything in my power to win. I just I just came up short. You know what I'm saying? Even though I felt like I won, you know what I'm saying? Props to the other man. He won. But I did everything in my power in training and sparring and strength conditioning, everything. So I mean he just won at the end of the day.
Damn, yeah, man. That's Corey. You gonna say something?
Yeah, I just want to know. Can you tell everybody? You say you've been boxing in the amateurs for 5.5 years. For a lot of people on here, can you tell them what your amateur record is?
My amateur record like 60 and 7, something like that.
Damn,
60
dog.
and 7. So leading up to March 18th, is this tournament? I know every tournament is significant, but you have them tournaments that's more significant than others. How significant is this tournament going to Detroit?
It's significant because I took I mean I won this tournament already. So as far as like the Golden Gloves, that's gonna be the one that's really just like more. That mean a lot more to me, which is that's next week too.
Oh
So
man.
so
Yep.
I fight March 15th through the 18th Golden Gloves, and then March 18th through the 25th at a national in Detroit.
So you're gonna be in the Fort Worth Golden Gloves?
State Golden Glove.
Oh, the state. Where's the state Golden Gloves gonna be at?
Same place the Fort
In
Worth gonna
Detroit.
be.
No,
Nah,
So you fighting like
it'll be
6
in
days
Fort
straight?
Worth, March 15th through 18th, and
7
then you'll
days
be in
straight, 7-8 days straight.
with a flight. You gotta take care of yourself, bro. That traveling ain't no joke either, dog. But this is what I'm talking about. You're here for it. You signed up for this, signed up to be the best. And so far, all signs are pointing up, dude. So we're excited about it. So you said next year you talking about going pro. What's the Olympic status right now? Last I checked, I mean, what's going on with that?
So I do the Olympic trials at the end of this year in December.
Okay, that's what's going to determine it for you.
So when I win the Olympic
There
trials,
you go.
when I win the Olympic trials, I'll be shipped to Colorado Springs, and then that will decide if I go to the Olympics or if I'll be an alternate for the Olympics.
And
So, but on the flip side, if I don't win that tournament, which I'm not planning on not winning, if it goes wrong, I'm gonna turn professional right after that, and I'm gonna sign with a promoter.
do
So
you go ahead?
go ahead, Jay.
No, I was going to say. So right now is the Olympic team and potentially going and medaling. That's the top goal right now over going pro right now.
Yeah, that's the
Hell
top
yeah,
goal.
man. I love it.
So you said either you could be in the Olympics or you could be an Olympic alternate. So would you still be an Olympic alternate,
Most
or
definitely.
so you will be an alternate?
Most definitely.
Okay. So like you say, if it don't go your way, I want to ask you this. I asked you this at the weekend at R&R3. Everybody know that you are the goods and you could go pro at any time right now. Do you have a lot of promoters
How's my
speaking
next
to you
question?
right now, or speaking to your representatives about if you do take that leap, since you're putting it on the grand stage that you will turn pro soon?
Yeah, most definitely. Like promoters, they been keeping an eye out on me. I've been putting guys out in the amateurs for the past 2 years. I've been putting them out, and it's hard to put people out in the amateurs. So I've been doing my thing in the amateurs. So they most definitely been looking at me and paying attention. They have reached out to me.
And let me follow up with that. I know we got Earl Spencer, right, and it's obvious, right, that he gonna make his pitch at you. You say you looked at him like a brother, right? But
Yeah,
business is business, right?
yeah.
Oh, my bad. I thought you were in the middle of a question.
No, I was just saying.
Oh,
I mean,
saying business is
because
business.
Earl is a promoter here, and Earl looking at him, Jay.
Yeah, no doubt. That was one of my questions I was going to hear. So I'm
Is he
sure
still
I'm not
there?
going to get into the money and all that about it. Business is business. But bro, I think we're good. Corey, unless you had anything else, I was just going to say
You got it, man. My phone cut out. Can you repeat what you just said? My bad.
Well, let me say it again.
Yeah, say that.
Because I know you said like Earl is you look at him like a brother, right?
Yeah.
But you know Earl Spence, EJ, you know the Truth, the Big Fish, what everybody call him, is also a promoter, right?
Yeah.
But my question to you, just because you know you're cool with people, business is still business, right?
Yeah.
do you let, is that understood with your account, with your message out to folks who trying to recruit you?
Yeah, business is business. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I love it, dog. I love it, man. Well, I was just gonna start saying my thank yous, bro. I appreciate having you on, man. I appreciate you taking the time. I know we were gonna get on last week, but crazy ass Texas weather came and ruined it all. So I'm glad y'all were safe. And Corey, you gonna say something?
Yeah, man. We just want to wish you good luck going up to Detroit.
Hell yeah.
You know we know you the goods, but that's still a tough task. You know, 7 days in a row fighting the national competition. We know that you represent the city. You've been representing the city well.
Hell yeah.
Your name is really on fire right now around the world. Even the people who we deal with, you know, they say, "Who is this guy in Dallas? Who is this guy in Dallas?" That's how you know when you're doing some good. So we salute you. We hope you know we can get you back on here real soon, even after you come back from your. Of course, I know you need at least 2 weeks, you know, to recover from that shit with your family.
Yeah.
But we would definitely love to keep this a rotating thing, especially because you're from the city, and you know, we just wish you we can get that from you if that's fine with you.
We'll see you next week too, dog. We'll be out there, bro. So we'll be checking out the Golden Gloves. So what day are you fighting all three? Well, obviously, you know, are you?
No, his Golden Gloves in Detroit, Jay.
No, his are here. The state Golden Gloves, right?
Yeah, the state Golden Gloves is in Fort Worth, but
yeah.
Right out.
Oh, so you fighting in that?
Nah, so it's like this. The Fort Worth Golden Gloves is the beginning of next week. Well, it's this week. And then the state Golden Glove is next week. So from March 15th through the 18th, I'm gonna be fighting, and then I fly out to Detroit for the USA Nationals, which is from the 18th through the 25th.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're gonna be here fighting for 3 days straight before you go out there?
Before I go out there, yeah.
Oh, okay, so we will see him next week, JJ.
Yeah, we'll see you out there next week, bro. And good luck, dog. Like I said, you saying all the right things. You got the goods. You passed the eye test. You got that TSB. We ready for you, bro. So we can't wait to see what you got. Tell everybody where they can find you, bro.
You can find me at Lex100. Lex100 on Instagram. I don't have Snapchat or Twitter or none of that. I gotta make them, but you can find me on
that shit.
you can find me on Instagram at Lex100.
All right, bro. Well, we appreciate you, dog. Good luck.
We'll see you next week, man.
I appreciate y'all having.
Hey, folks. Hey, before we go, Corey, let's take a quick break, and then I got a important message I want to just say real quick, man.
And real quick before you go to break, shout out to him though, JJ.
Hell yeah, I want to talk about him a little bit.
Shout out to Lex100, bro. Like
I want to talk about him. Like, you good on time?
Like, go ahead.
You good on time? Huh? Yeah, I want to talk about Lex, bro.
All right.
Yeah, hold up. We'll be right back.
We all have battles. We fight. We train. We work. We persevere. And we celebrate. We are all one.
I can't do anything if I can't walk in my prosthetic. It's a lot of pain that I feel throughout my day. It can be very intense. Now I just put that balm over it and it will heal up much faster and it will let the callus recover. That's amazing. It is a total game changer. I am hooked. I'm just hooked.
Life is hard. KO makes it better. KOCBD.com.
big shout out to our homies at KO Therapeutics. Check them out, kocbd.com. Best CBD in the business, pure CBD, organic. Dog, pain management, recovery, anxiety. Believe me when I say y'all check out kocbd.com. Use the discount code TSB10. TSB10. But yeah, man, before we do our closing thoughts, bro, I like the Alex he got goods, bro.
Yeah, I'm impressed. You know, one thing I can say about him, we know he could fight, but he also sound outside the ring. And when I say sound, you know, he got everything in order, right? He's saying the right things. He's doing the right things. Even when I asked him the tough questions, he answered the tough questions. Perfect. How can you not salute that? You know, like he said, business is business. You know, because, you know, sometimes, you know, that could tend to play its part, but he let it be known from the 214 to across the pond, business is business. Because you got to understand, JJ, when you at the top like that, all these promoters are looking at you. And if anybody who have paid attention to this guy fight, you could see he has all the goods.
No doubt. KG says, I think Holley suits PBC. Sounds he wants to smoke. I don't care where he lands. I think the kid's going to be good. He got a hell of a head on his shoulder. And that's the thing, man. We see talent all the time, but the question is, can you bring it all together under the spotlights and all that? And
who the best promotional company to you? I'm just saying that you think any young fighter should go to, Joe.
Oh, man, we'll spend all night talking about it. I don't even.
No, I'm just saying who you think.
It depends.
I think Top Rank.
They promote you better and they put a better track on the.
Like if I'm any young, I'm just saying, if I'm any young fighter from the 214 to across the pond, I'm going to Top Rank. Go ask Shakur Stevenson. Go ask Keyshawn, the businessman. Go ask Teofimo Lopez. Go ask Vasily Lomachenko. Go ask Devin Haney. Like they are the goods, and plus they on the worldwide leader of sports and ESPN, where you are going to get featured. Look, PBC, they the goods too. I can't hate on PBC. PBC do their thing. Like, they the goods. But I'm just saying, if I'm advising, because it's totally up to the fighter, I'm telling them, go to Top Rank.
Bro, you're right, dude. Fresh out the Olympics, like, look what they're doing with Richard Ramirez. Every time there's a fight, Richard Ramirez is on the card. The other kid from Ohio, the one we met in Vegas. Damn it, I'm having trouble remembering his name. Anyhow, but yeah, dude, they go straight. They pick them out the Olympics and they put them right on track. And even if you're not an Olympian, like all the guys you just mentioned, so yeah, dog, the future is bright for him, man. And I'm excited. I'm excited about him. He got a good head on his shoulders, bro.
We never really gave our thoughts. You got to go?
Yeah, I'm gonna hit that real quick, man. I don't mean to dampen the mood, guys, but we're getting ready to wrap up. But before we do, I just wanted to give a shout out to my friend, my barber, the Aragones family. These guys, and I'm not doing this because they're supporters, but they're playing our videos every time I'm in there. They were at our NFT event. They're just supporters of the show. But one of the guys, Esteban, he's not my barber, but he works right. He's another barber there. He's my barber's brother over at Elko's Barbershop. He passed tragically yesterday, man, in a car accident, one vehicle car wreck. This guy's got 3 kiddos and 3 beautiful kids and beautiful wife. And we lost a good dude yesterday, man. He's a cool dude. And I just wanted to do our part as a boxing community. If anybody finds it in their heart, man, to throw some, you got to realize the life of a barber. If you ain't cutting, there's no pension or nothing like that. His family is really lost right now. And I'm gonna throw up our Cash App. But if anybody can find it in their heart, I don't know how it's got all bunched up, but Cash App, the Spit Bucket Podcast, Venmo, the Spit Bucket Podcast, Zelle, the Spit Bucket Podcast at gmail.com. Me and Corey never get on here asking for money. We never talk about, whatever. We don't do that. But this is real important to me, man. Cool people, great dads, great family men, hard workers. And we lost a good one yesterday. And our thoughts and prayers are, Corey, you've had an opportunity to meet the guy. Our thoughts and prayers are to the family, dude. I can't imagine. Death is hard, but death in a car accident when you are, it's hard to swallow. So all I can do is pray for the family, empathize with you guys, and I'm sorry for what's going through. But if any of you guys find in your heart to contribute anything, it could pay for dinner and keep mamas from having to cook. It could do it. Whatever you find in your heart, I sure would appreciate it. Corey would, and I know the family would too. So Corey, I appreciate you.
I just want to give my sincerest condolences to his family. You too, JJ, because you knew them real deeply, all his friends and everybody. It's no words I could say. I could speak on this because I've been through tragic like that before in my family when a drunk driver killed my cousin. So, and that was just a couple of years ago. So,
yeah, man. Yeah, it's tough, dude. It's tough, man. It's tough. And you call them to reach out, you don't even know what to say. So all I can say is our thoughts and prayers are with you guys. And like I said, anybody who's tuning in right now, man, anything would be great. We're going to take that and send it straight to the family. We sure would appreciate it. But thanks for that, Corey. We're going to wrap up, but stay tuned. Everybody, y'all tune in tomorrow. Corey, is something burning down at your house, bro? It's smoke alarms going off, I think.
Hey, but Jay,
you know why the smoke alarm going off? All right. Well, listen, I'll lead us out. It's okay. We don't mind the smoke alarm. Ring the alarm. Go ahead and turn it up because tomorrow's going to be on fire. We got CEO of the American Boxing Federation. That's American Boxing Federation, Miss Claire Burke with us. Hey, listen, if you know anything about Corey, how he likes to stir stuff up, this lovely woman in the boxing world, the beautiful Claire Burke, will come in tomorrow. She's going to shake some things up. She's going to call out the frauds. So if you are anything about exposing the corruption in boxing, I would say that Claire Burke is the woman you want to talk to. So y'all tune in tomorrow. Corey, any thoughts?
And Jay, hold up. Before we go, boy, like that interview with Bernard Hopkins, man, it did a lot, and but
it
did. It made the world like.
We thought we were just going to talk about Garcia and Davis, and it turned into be a whole thing. But I've been wanting.
Hey, but I look forward to having her on the show tomorrow.
Yeah,
like, bro, you talking about somebody who be talking this and don't waver. That's her.
Yeah,
I like people like that.
Yeah,
because I missed her. I'm on that bullshit again.
She might be Mrs. IOTBA, bro. Not in a marriage way, but she does. She's not afraid to stir the pot. So y'all tune in tomorrow.
And not just that, Jay. Thursday. We have Southpaw TV coming on, but we'll talk about that more tomorrow. Southpaw, a real big channel on YouTube. This guy very witty. I salute him. He doing this thing. He know how to make it go around, JJ. And he just like her. He let his truth come to his power, and his power come to his truth. Shout out to Southpaw TV. He out of Chicago. Look forward.
Oh man, y'all do not want to miss that, man. Thursday night we have Southpaw TV, and again tomorrow we have Claire Burke. Again, big shout out to Alex Holley. You guys look out for him. If you don't know, we have informed you. Look out for Alex Holley. He'll be competing in State Golden Gloves next week, and he very well could be an Olympian. So y'all stay tuned. Shout out to our sponsors at KO Therapeutics. Shout out to our partners at Elite Sportswear. And again, much thanks to Alex Holley. Corey Bradshaw, you have yourself a wonderful night, dog.
Salute.
I'll take it easy.